Man, this just went down. Caitlyn Clark and Angel Reese going at it. More so, Angel Reese going at Caitlyn Clark.
Angel Reese thought she could rattle Caitlyn Clark with that third quarter confrontation. But all she did was fire up a triple-double machine who went on to tear apart her entire team under the bright lights of national TV.
My goodness gracious. Destroyed the sky in front of a sold-out 17,000+. Fouled Angel Reese. Angel Reese loses her mind, tries to fight Caitlyn Clark. It's glorious. The season is back. It is on. A triple-double in the first game back.
When the final buzzer sounded at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, the scoreboard told the story. 93-58, Fever. Reese was left staring at a 35-point blowout, while Clark had just made WNBA history once again in the season opener. That's what you call instant regret and a plan blowing up in epic fashion. Think Reese had it coming? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's go.
Too strong on a three. And look out, Caitlyn Clark pushes Angel Reese. Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlyn Clark. Afterwards,
the turning point came during what seemed like a routine play in the third quarter. The Fever were already cruising with a double-digit lead, and everything was falling into place for Indiana. That's when Angel Reese grabbed an offensive rebound near the basket, right after clearly shoving Natasha Howard to gain position.
If you guys didn't see, right before that play, Angel Reese had some contact with Natasha Howard. Caitlyn Clark saw that contact. She turns to the refs and she's like gesturing to them. And this is all happening very, very quick, you guys. She turns to the refs, she's gesturing to them because she believed that Angel Reese fouled Natasha Howard. Now from that, Angel Reese gets the ball. Caitlyn Clark realizes she is about to go up for what seems like a wide open layup. Caitlyn Clark runs over and fouls her hard, and Angel Reese falls to the ground.
Caitlyn Clark, recognizing an easy scoring chance unfolding, made a quick decision to stop Reese from adding 2 easy points to Chicago's tally. She reached in and made contact with Reese's shoulders and upper body, sending her to the floor. At first, the refs ruled it a common foul, something you see regularly in any WNBA game. But then they huddled up for a review, and the energy inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse shifted. After a long look, the foul was upgraded to a flagrant one. The crowd erupted in boos, feeling their star was being unfairly singled out. Clark, however, stayed composed. Later, she calmly said it was just a smart take foul, with no bad intent behind it.
Now, basketball 101, if somebody has a wide open layup and you have a foul to give, it is in your best interest to foul that shooter so that they don't get an easy 2 points. And what Caitlyn said during an interview with Holly Rowe, she essentially said it was either Angel gets a wide open layup or we send her to the free throw line. It was a basketball play. There was nothing malicious behind it. I just knew I had to foul her hard. And that is exactly what it looked like to me. She went for the ball. She went across her body. Now Angel got tied up in it and she did fall down.
Reese's reaction told a whole different story. The moment the foul was upgraded, she stormed toward Clark, her frustration on full display. Her body language was all about confrontation, shoulders squared, jaw clenched, eyes locked on Clark. This wasn't just about a call anymore. Reese was sending a clear message. She wasn't backing down from Indiana's rising star.
Angel Reese gets up, Aaliyah Boston shoves her, gives her a little stiffy. Hey, don't come at Caitlyn. But look at her, Angel Reese upset. Oh my gosh. Hey man, this was hilarious. Look, Angel Reese was pissed. Look at her, she was still going out there a little bit. Look, took the jersey out. Well, what's going on?
Crew Chief Roy Gulbayan later defended the flagrant call in the pool report, saying it wasn't a legitimate basketball play and involved unnecessary contact. But what followed revealed the heart of this Fever team. Aaliyah Boston instantly stepped in between Clark and Reese, physically placing herself as a shield to protect her teammate. That move earned Boston a technical foul, but it sent a powerful message. This Fever squad isn't just a backdrop to Clark's spotlight. They're a united force, ready to stand strong and defend each other when the moment demands it.
I thought Angel Reese and Caitlyn Clark were cool, but I don't know, man. The way Angel got up, she was like, Look at her. Ooh. I mean, she was getting after it, fam. Oh my goodness. Now, the funny thing was Caitlyn Clark sniffing, walking away. Hold on, let me see if I can get a good angle. Oh yeah, look. Watch Caitlyn Clark's face right here. Watch this.
Meanwhile, the Chicago Sky bench lit up during the confrontation, clearly hoping the moment would rattle Clark and swing momentum their way. Players jumped up, coaches clapped, and for a split second their energy spiked. They thought they had an opening. But what happened in those tense moments revealed everything. Clark stayed composed, refusing to get drawn into the drama. While Reese tried to make a bold physical and mental statement, Clark's eyes stayed locked on the scoreboard. One was chasing dominance, the other chasing victory. What the Sky didn't realize was that their plan had backfired badly. Instead of shaking Clark, Reese had ignited something in her that would erupt over the next 15 minutes. That moment didn't break Clark. It unleashed her.
She came away with 20 points, 4 blocks, that's a career high for her, 2 steals, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. Like, who are you, Caitlyn Clark?
If Angel Reese thought she could intimidate Caitlyn Clark, what followed must have felt like a nightmare playing out in real time. That confrontation didn't shake Clark, it flipped a switch. She turned into a force the Chicago Sky simply couldn't contain. Instead of folding under pressure, Clark took her game to another level. On the very next possession after the flagrant foul, she calmly brought the ball up, called for a screen, and drilled a three-pointer that sent Gainbridge Fieldhouse into a frenzy. The message was loud and clear: I'm not backing down.
Hey, look, one thing about this Indiana Fever team, you better come correct, man, because if you try to do anything to anybody, look over your shoulder, man. Look over your shoulder, because somebody is coming with some get back. They are taking up for each other. Even Stephanie White got hot.
With the crowd now fully charged and rallying behind her, Clark took control of the Fever offense with absolute precision. She threaded no-look passes to cutters that defied belief, attacked the lane to collapse the defense, and kicked out to wide-open teammates. When defenders gave her space, she made them pay with step-back threes that had fans leaping to their feet. Her stat sheet began to light up across the board. Clark wasn't just scoring. She was out-rebounding taller opponents, swatting shots at the rim, intercepting passes, and setting up teammates for easy buckets.
Caitlyn Clark is back with revenge and not taking any mess. You understand me? Trip dub Caitlyn Clark for the first game. Oh my gosh, a blowout win. Ridiculous.
The Gainbridge Fieldhouse crowd erupted louder with every Caitlyn Clark highlight. Each made shot, every defensive stop, and all-out hustle plays sent the fans into a frenzy. The energy in the arena built into a deafening roar, creating a home court atmosphere so intense it felt like it was suffocating the Sky with every ticking minute.
But man, Angel Reese, pissed. I mean, there's some type of vendetta. There's some type of vendetta. You're not this mad off of a hard foul, fam. You're not this mad, all right? There's something more going on, you know, that's not meeting the eye right now. That's how I feel. There's no way you're this mad off of a hard foul. Maybe you get up and be like, hey, all right, now that was a little much. That was a little bit too much.
Meanwhile, Reese's body language showed her mounting frustration. Her shoulders dropped after missed shots, and her eyes kept glancing to the bench, searching for answers that just weren't there. The confident swagger she had earlier was gone, replaced by the sinking feeling that her confrontation had sparked something fierce in Clark and the Fever.
She want to fight. Look at her. Angel Reese pulling the jersey up and everything. She's like, forget basketball. She cussing at her. Oh my gosh. This was nuts. This was a crazy moment in the game.
By the fourth quarter, it was clear Clark wasn't just winning the personal battle. She was making WNBA history. When she grabbed her 10th rebound, the scoreboard lit up, announcing her triple-double. Clark finished with 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, along with 4 blocks and 2 steals, a first-ever 2010-10 performance in a WNBA season opener. A sophomore playing her first official game after a 7-month offseason, she responded to confrontation by rewriting history.
What a game, folks. This was crazy. Caitlyn Clark recorded the first triple-double in a season opener in WNBA history, but are you surprised? Because I'm not.
As Clark's historic performance unfolded, the cameras repeatedly caught Reese's growing look of defeat, the very picture of instant regret. The player who tried to assert dominance through intimidation was now helplessly watching Clark take over every aspect of the game. While the spotlight stayed on the Clark-Reese rivalry, something even more remarkable was happening. The entire Fever roster was methodically breaking down the Chicago Sky. That confrontation didn't just fire up Clark. It turned the whole Indiana team into a five-headed monster the Sky simply had no answer for.
Well, it is a final against the Chicago Sky, and it was the worst nightmare that the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese could have possibly imagined. Angel Reese, boy, she's ate up with class, is she not?
Aaliyah Boston, maybe fueled by the technical foul she earned defending Clark, played like she was possessed. She put up a monster stat line with 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Boston ruled the paint on both ends, rejecting Chicago's shots at the rim and scoring effortlessly against a struggling Sky defense. Her physical dominance was undeniable. Reese and the other Chicago bigs couldn't make any impact inside with Boston patrolling the key like a fortress.
Aaliyah Boston, 13 rebounds, 19 points. Natasha Howard, 15 points. Aaliyah Boston had 5, including 3 in a row. One of them was on Angel Reese. Angel Reese, offensive rebound. Angel Reese misses 2-point shot. Angel Reese, offensive rebound. Angel Reese misses layup. I mean, we're right back to where we were last season. I told you guys not a lot was going to change.
Natasha Howard's debut with the Fever showed exactly why Indiana brought her in during the offseason. The veteran forward delivered 15 points with the calm and confidence of a proven champion. Her shooting ability stretched the defense, opening driving lanes for her teammates, while her defensive versatility let the Fever switch on every possession without losing a step.
Caitlyn Clark doing a little bit of everything. Look at this right here. Coming down the court,
Spinning.
Natasha Howard's cutting under the rim right there with the little finger roll lay-in. Beautiful, beautiful work right there.
The unexpected X factor was Lexi Hull, who came off the bench and nearly recorded a double-double with 9 points and 9 rebounds. Known mostly as a situational player before, Hull was all over the court, diving for loose balls, knocking down corner threes, and grabbing rebounds against taller opponents. Her energy off the bench sparked crucial runs that turned a comfortable lead into a humiliating blowout.
Clark in transition. Clark, oh, what a look. And Hull lays it in.
Meanwhile, Chicago's offensive woes were painful to watch. The Sky shot a dreadful 29.1% from the field and just 22.2% from beyond the arc. Open layups clanged off the rim, wide-open threes missed badly, and even their reliable shooters couldn't find the basket. The Fever's relentless defense turned Chicago's offense into a highlight reel of bricks and airballs. Even their supposed strengths vanished. 6 feet 7 inches, sophomore Camila Cardardoso was held in check, scoring only 4 points on 2 for 9 shooting, while veteran point guard Courtney Vandersloot struggled to create, turning the ball over 5 times and tallying just 3 assists. Every player the Sky relied on faltered at the worst possible moment.
The Indiana Fever faced off against the Chicago Sky in a blowout victory, and I have 3 words. Oh my God. Or now you know.
The Fever's all-around team effort led to their largest season-opening victory in franchise history, a 35-point blowout that left no question about which team and star ruled the night. As the final buzzer sounded, the contrast was stark. Indiana was celebrating a historic win, while Chicago was left to face the harsh truth that their plan to rattle Clark had spectacularly backfired. The Fever didn't just win a game. They sent a clear message to the entire WNBA. They're not just the Caitlyn Clark team, they're a complete squad ready to compete with anyone.
Angel Reese continuing to have to use Caitlyn Clark to cash checks. I mean, let's be real here. Let's be honest. Because this game, this team right now is not close. Look at that, folks. That is a blowout. A drubbing, a smashing. I mean, it is absolutely insane.
The post-game reactions said it all about how this rivalry, and this night, will be remembered in WNBA history. As players took to the microphones and social media exploded, the stark contrast between the Fever and Sky camps couldn't have been clearer.
Caitlyn and Aaliyah, can you kind of go through the little issue there, what happened when you got the flagrant, Aaliyah, you got a technical? What kind of happened there?
AB got the tech?
I know.
Wait, what?
I got the tech?
I didn't know that.
Oh, first of all,
I know.
let's not make it anything that it's not.
It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching the initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after.
Clark's post-game remarks were calm and centered on the team's success, never taking a personal shot at Reese despite having every reason to do so. When asked about the confrontation, Clark simply said, "I'm just playing basketball. That's what I'm here to do." She shifted the spotlight to her teammates, praising Boston's defensive dominance and the bench's impact instead of focusing on her own achievements or the heated moment.
We watch a lot of basketball. It's a take foul to put them at the free throw line or rather give up 2 points. You know, I've watched a lot of basketball in my life. That's exactly what it was. I wasn't trying to do anything malicious. That's not the type of player I am. So, yes, it wasn't anything like that. And I went for the ball, and that's clear as day in the replay. You watch it. You know, it shouldn't have been upgraded. But, again, that's up to the ref's discretion. But I appreciate AB having my back. I guess I don't even know what she did. I didn't see that.
Yeah, well, girl.
Have fun paying that fine.
Can I get half? Can you send me a
I got it.
Oh,
Don't
perfect.
I wonder if you could
Reese's brief response, "Basketball play. Refs got it right. Move on," spoke volumes about her effort to downplay the incident. But her body language during the interview told an even clearer story. Arms crossed, minimal eye contact, clearly eager to get out of the moment as fast as possible. The player who usually brings energy and emotion to interviews suddenly had nothing to say.
Angel, can you take us through the flagrant foul from your perspective? Just what you saw in that play, how you interpreted what happened.
Basketball play, refs got it right. No more.
Social media blew up with memes and reactions, spotlighting the lopsided score, Clark's historic night, and Reese's failed intimidation attempt. The clip showing Reese confronting Clark after the flagrant foul, immediately followed by Clark sinking a three-pointer on the very next possession, went viral in minutes. One especially popular post paired Reese's confrontation with the final scoreboard and Clark's record-breaking stat line, captioned simply, "Actions have consequences."
Don't get comfortable. I mean, this was a great first win, but we have 43 more games to go. And so for us, it's just about making sure that we lock in, we rewatch the game, look at what we need to work on, get in the gym, and continue to work.
The WNBA's marketing team couldn't have asked for a better storyline. Early ratings showed the game attracted the largest opening night viewership in league history, proving this rivalry is exactly what the WNBA needed to boost its growing popularity. Fans and media reactions cemented the Clark-Reese rivalry as the most compelling narrative in women's basketball, with Clark clearly taking round one, both on the scoreboard and in public opinion. What began as Angel Reese trying to intimidate Caitlyn Clark ended with Clark making history, the Fever dominating the sky, and a rivalry that's only just beginning.
One. A lot more to come. Shout out our fans. Absolutely incredible. Thank you guys for showing up, showing love to all my teammates. We appreciate you. More to come.
When Angel Reese confronted Caitlyn Clark after that third quarter foul, she didn't just awaken a triple-double machine. She secured her own place on the wrong side of WNBA history. What was meant to intimidate became motivation, turning Clark into the superstar Reese never wanted to face. As the 2025 season unfolds, this 35-point blowout stands as both a warning to future opponents and a promise to Fever fans. When you try to rattle Caitlyn Clark, you're only setting yourself up for instant regret. The scoreboard tells the story, 93-58. Game, set, and match to Clark and the Fever. Do you think Reese deserved it? Let us know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.